Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Josie McDaniel with Deep. For our project today, we're going to be making our own shakers. Here's what you're going to need for our project. One piece of paper. You're going to need craft glue. You're going to need scissors. As always, be very careful. We'll need tape. You're going to need a toilet paper or paper towel tube. Either one works. We're going to need something to color with. I have some crayons here today, but you could also use markers or colored pencils. And then lastly, we need the thing that's going to make the noise in our shaker. Today I have some rice here, just dried uncooked rice. This works really great, as well as dried beans. Anything small and hard that you can get at least a handful of will work for this project. Okay, let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold our paper in half along the short side. And then we're going to open it up and we're just going to cut along that fold. And you can set one of these aside. We're just going to use half for right now. Okay, now with this half sheet of paper, we are going to fold it in half along the short side. Just like that. And now we are going to cut along that fold. Okay, we have 2 quarter sheets of paper here. One you can set aside for right now. This is going to become the sides of our shaker. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take whatever materials you have to color with and you're going to decorate it any way that you like. Alright, there I have my finished colored paper that's going to become the sides of my shaker. We're going to set this off to the side and we're going to get that other quarter sheet of paper that we cut earlier. Now we need to get also our toilet paper tube and something to draw with. Now we need to trace the ends of our toilet paper tube onto this sheet of paper. So I'm just going to place it down like that, and then I'm going to use my drawing utensil to trace around. It doesn't matter if it's perfect. 1, and then we're going to flip it over to do the other side. 2. Alright, now we have 2 circles, and we're going to use our scissors to cut those out. Okay, now we have our 2 traced circles of paper. We have our toilet paper tube, and then we also need our tape. Now, these pieces of paper are going to help close up the end so that when we fill our shaker with rice, it doesn't fall out. So you're going to take one of your pieces of paper and you're just going to set it on the top there, just like that. And now we're going to get our tape, and you want to get a piece that's longer than the piece of paper. And we're just going to put a piece of tape over it, like that. Now we're going to get a second piece of tape, and we're going to put it over the opposite way. So that was 4 pieces of tape, and now we're going to do one more around this end here. So I'm putting the end just like that, and then I'm going to spin the toilet paper tube around, just like that. So now we have a sealed end of our toilet paper tube so that the rice can't come out. to make sure it's all pressed down nice and tight. Okay, now we're going to take this and we're going to flip it over. And now we have to seal at the other end, but before we do that, we're going to add in our rice or dried beans, whatever you're using. And we're just going to take a handful. That's about all you need. Just a handful like that. And I'm going to use my other hand to hold on to the top of the paper towel tube to make sure all the rice goes in. And I'm just dropping it in. Alright, now our rice comes up to just about there in our paper towel tube. That's all that we're going to need. So we'll set that back down. We can put our rice away. And we're going to get our other piece of paper here. Stack that on top, and we're going to do the same thing that we did to the other side. Okay, there is our sealed shaker. You can see it's got tape on both sides, and it makes a nice shaky sound now. Okay, now it's time to add our decorations to our shaker. So we're going to take a decoration paper here, and we're going to get our glue. And we're going to take our glue, and we're just going to do one line of glue all the way along the side of this. Just like that. And then take the end of your paper and stick it on that line right there. And hold it down and count to 10 to make sure it's stuck really nice and well. Alright, now we're just going to bring it all the way around. And then we're going to take our glue, we're going to do another line of glue right there. And we're going to press that down. Press it down and hold it there nice and tight for at least 10 seconds. Okay, our shaker is all nice and dry. There's our cool outside decoration. Now, the last thing that we're going to do is add one more cool decoration, some little fringe here. I'll show you how to make that. You're going to get that last piece of paper that we have left over, and we're just going to cut a little strip of paper off the end. Just like that. Now, you can color it in any way that you like. Okay, now that it's all colored in, we're just going to take it and we're going to fold over the end of it, just like that. Just the end of it. Perfect. And then you can unfold it. Now, using your scissors, very carefully, we need to cut many times all along this. I'll show you how I do that. I'm just making little cuts, and I'm starting at the end and I'm stopping when I get to my fold line. Alright, now we have a cool fringe, and we're going to take some glue, our glue again, and we're just going to put a line of glue right here along the top edge. Just like that, one little line is all that you need. And we're going to take this and we're going to glue it onto our shaker. And I just press the end down and then have it follow all the way around. And remember to hold it down for 10 seconds so that it sticks. Okay, our shaker is all done. There it is, and it's ready to make music. Try shaking it slowly and softly, or fast and hard. You can listen to music and try using your shaker while you listen and try to keep the beat. See how many different kinds of noises you can make with your shaker. Thank you for joining me and have fun making music.